Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Eagle TV. And why are you still here?
Because Lily didn't want to talk to you anymore.
Honestly, fair enough.
All right, let's get into the show.
Okay, well, I'm Daniel, and welcome to this week's devotion. Our devotion today is about how social media can be addicting. Karis, can you please get off your phone so we can record?
Hold on, I'm commenting on a post. Anyway, today's devotion will be about how social media can be addicting. I personally think I hardly spend any time on my phone. I mean, social media really isn't that big of a problem for me. Daniel, what are you doing?
Karis, your screen time is like 5 hours a day.
Anyway, back to the devotion, Daniel.
Yeah, whatever.
Social media can be a problem, and when it takes the place of God, it can become an even bigger problem.
Yeah, God tells us not to serve two masters in Matthew 6:24.
It's not like we're literally worshiping our phones, but when they take the place of God and we make our phones our first priority before God, then that's when it becomes a big deal.
See you next time.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to HCA Trivia. So today I have BC, and this question is going to be, I guess, a little bit harder. So, BC, what year did HCA have its smallest class in high school?
I'm pretty sure it was the first year, and there were only like 4 people.
That is correct. So, Ryder, when was the smallest graduating class in HCA?
Us, because so few of us will graduate.
I guess that's a little bit correct. When was the smallest graduating class from HCA?
1942? Just a guess.
You were very close. Thank you for tuning into HCA Trivia, and I'll see you next time.
Hi, and welcome back to Weird But True. This week's weird factoid has to do with countries. So we all know that Canada borders the U.S., right? Well, it turns out the border between the U.S. and Canada runs through the middle of a library. The name of this library is the Haskell Free Library. It was built in 1904 and was made so that both countries could access it. That thing's almost 126 years old now. The wacky word for this week is coffee jelly. Now, I personally don't like coffee, but I do know a lot of people who actually really like it a lot. Now, coffee jelly is a jiggly dessert with some espresso poured into it. It's very popular in Japan. That's all for today, and always remember to stay weird.
What do you think about the show so far, Ethan?
What do you mean?
Well, I was just thinking we haven't really done anything like it before, so let's review.
Let's review. I don't do that anymore.
Well, let's just get back to the show then.
Hi, and welcome back to Buried in a Book. I will review a book and give you the pros and cons of each, and give you a rating. And today's genre is young adult fiction. Today, I will be reviewing The Maze Runner, written by James Dashner. Sorry if I said his name wrong. I actually have been wanting my little brother to read this, so Jonah, you need to read it, please. Anyway, this book is so good. It's from a guy's perspective, and there are less girls in the book than the numbers of fingers on my hands. Let's jump into the pros. The pros are, there are so much action. I was on the edge of my seat the entire time reading it. And the chapter length is short. I think the shortest chapter is 2 or 3 paragraphs long. Cons. The beginning is a bit confusing, but you quickly understand. And the ending is so good, I cried. It gave me pits in my stomach. It is an extremely good book. I recommend this book for my readers who doesn't like romance at all and very adventurous books. I'm going to rate this book 11 out of 10. I know, impossible, but the book deserves it. And in my opinion, the age rating for this book is going to be 8 or up. It's actually a bit gory, but whatever. Hope you enjoyed this book review, and if you have a book you don't need to review, please put it in the comments. That's another book for the bookshelf, and I'm going to go back to reading. Peace out.
Hi, I'm Jordan, and this week's Bible verse is Psalm 42:2. It says, "My soul thirsts for God, for the living God. Where can I go and meet with God?" This verse is like a cry from a wounded heart. The writer of this got shut out of the temple of God from the holy soil of his native land. He was very depressed because he was shut out from the tokens of God's presence. And because he was depressed, he shut himself out of reality and presence. And so he cried out with a cry which never is in vain. "My soul thirsts for God, for the living God." Thank you, and come back next time.
Hi, I'm Griffin Harrell, and welcome to Did You Know? Did you know someone has over 300 technical fouls? Karl Malone has the NBA record for most technical fouls in a career with 332 technical fouls spanning his career, 3 more than the second highest, Charles Barkley. I'm Griffin Harrell, and now you know.
Hi, and welcome back to HCA Highlights with me, Lily Stillman. And today I'm going to highlight an epic event that happened this past week. It was HCA's very own spring musical. So many students, including myself, put so much time, sweat, and tears into putting this musical together. I want to give a big thanks to Ms. Thompson, Ms. Ashlock, Ms. Courts, Mr. Wilder, and Mr. Ingold. All the students had a blast on stage and behind the scenes. We all bonded as a group. I would like to give and acknowledge to all the seniors because that was their last musical. Jack Thompson, Mackenzie Daniel, Vale Carter, and lastly, Caroline Wheeler. Thank you for listening, and that was HCA Highlights. Have a good day, and goodbye.
Hey, welcome back to Dad Jokes. I'm Dad, and he's not.
Yep.
I'm here with Robbie. Robbie, you got some jokes?
I do.
You gonna make me laugh?
We'll see. It's
iffy?
It's iffy.
Right off the bat, you're
Yes.
setting me up to not be so funny. All right, so let me go. I'm gonna start first.
Yes.
I never know from week to week which one starts, but I'm gonna. So, you know I'm married, right? Got
Yes.
some kids. We've
Yes.
already talked about
Yeah,
that.
put it on the wall.
Yeah. So, my wife said I was immature. I know. She goes, Alan, you're immature. I told her to get out of my fort. See, when you're a little kid, you build a fort with sheets
immature.
Yes, boy.
Sleepovers, you know. all that
I
stuff,
just
yes.
took a little bit. Okay, you got one
Okay,
for
yes.
me. Yes.
So,
Mm.
you know, you drink coffee.
I do
a
drink
normal
coffee.
thing. We all love Starbucks.
Oh.
So, what do you call a sad cup of coffee?
Wow, I don't know, and I feel like I should. What's a sad cup of coffee?
Depresso.
Okay.
Yep.
It's not depressive.
No.
All right. I got kids. We talked about that.
Yes,
Got wife.
we just did-
Apparently, this is a whole family show for me.
Yes.
So I spent a lot of time and effort and money childproofing my house.
Mhm.
Those kids kept getting in every time.
Yeah.
Get it? Every time.
I think every parent has that.
That we all wish we could lock our kids out of the house.
Yes. Okay.
Hold on, I'm gonna make a note to call Robbie's parents. No, go ahead.
Okay. All right. So, you know, there's cows. I don't know why. There's just the.
Why
I
there
guess.
are cows?
There's just
Because we
cows,
like
yeah.
milk and cheese.
There's cows. So yeah, the cheese. That's a big thing. So what do you call a shaking cow?
A shaking cow.
Yes.
Shaking cow. I don't know.
Beef jerky.
Okay, that one's pretty funny. It's a cow with a nervous
Yes.
disorder, and it
Yes,
just shakes all the
exactly.
time. Okay, I got it. All right. So, you're kind of a sports guy. You do our
Yes.
sports segment, and we enjoy that.
Yeah. I like
Do you know what sprinters eat right before a race?
I do know this one. They don't eat. They fast.
That's it. Exactly right. They don't eat.
Yes.
They fast. Very good. Hey, I don't mind having my jokes. Okay, go ahead. One more.
So for some reason, I have not learned the full alphabet. I only know 25 letters. I don't know why.
Okay, that's even better than the shaking cow one.
Yeah.
That was good. All right, I have one more.
All right.
All right. How many apples grow on trees?
I don't know.
All of them.
Oh.
Right? Where else would they grow? Right?
I don't. In the
They grow
ground?
on trees? No, they grow on trees. Every apple grows on a tree.
What about the fake apples? Where do they grow?
I didn't say fake apples. I said apples.
Still an apple though.
Beef jerky. You got one more to close the show?
No,
You're out?
I'm
That's
out.
it?
I'm out.
He's out, and we're out. We'll see you guys next time.
Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Summer States. This sixth state is obviously Utah, since I'm here for vacation. So let's get right into the segment. The world's first KFC opened in Salt Lake City by Pete Harmon, a friend of Colonial Sanders, then called Harmon KFC in 1952. Utah is known as the Jell-O state and has been the #1 per capita consumer of Jell-O for many years. It's the official state snack. Utah is the only state to have a cooking pot among its symbols in its flag. And a fun fact about this state, personally, is on Friday, I got in a snowmobile accident and wound up in the ER. But thankfully, me and my dad are all good, but it was an exciting event and traumatic too. Well, that's all for this episode. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Well, that was a great show, wasn't it, Lily?
What?
I said that was a great show, wasn't it, Lily?
Okay, there's obviously something wrong here, and that's not okay. You should go get an appointment with our sponsors, Rockwall Neurology.
I have no idea what you're talking about. But what I do know is how you can support our school by liking and subscribing. And we'll see you guys next time on Eagle TV.